Is it multiplayer? Yes. Yeah, JT, I literally, when I put the call in, I suddenly realized that I hadn't told him my stand number, I hadn't told him my aircraft type, I hadn't told him the weather, but, you know, like, the stand number he can get from my, actually, if I've got my ground radar turned on, I don't think I have. No, so he probably couldn't have got that either. There's a bunch of things that I didn't actually tell him. $7337 is what he called me on. Let's see. Barometric hectopascals.
Welcome back.
So yeah, mistakes were made.
Emirates 238, heavy requesting IFR clearance to Dubai International.
For those having trouble understanding the voice, he said the train on platform 1 is 14:45 to Manchester.
Emirates 238.
Oh dear.
Clear to Dubai, while CMAG 1 Foxtrot departure, 7331. Eventually uniform is current QNH1024.
Okay, let's have a look at our legs page.
Emirates 238, can I get that squawk again, because I missed that. Emirates 238, squawk 7331.
Okay, that looks pretty much correct. I know what we're expecting down there. We could punch on the arrival. We know that we're going to get 08 right for sure.
International has filed, departing on MiG 1 Foxtrot departure, transition is MiG Squawk 171, not 100% sure, QNH 1024, Emirates 238. Emirates 238, calling the front of CMAG 1 Foxtrot departure, and Squawk 7331.
Okay, it looks sensible. Are we there yet, Kappa?
Emirates.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, Housdy, you do get people who learn to be controllers on these networks, and then they go on to do it in real life. It does happen. This is where they cut their teeth.
MiG departure, MiG 1 Foxtrot departure on transition was MiG Squawk, there was a 7031.
Okay. That looks pretty reasonable. Let's just check the chart now.
The CMAG 1 Foxtrot departure in North Edition. Skyman 1420 winds 80 will work on us. Runway 22 left.
Okay. Let's have a look at the chart.
Opening control 121-370, bye-bye.
Max speed 250 knots, out and below flight level 70.
1420, clear for takeoff 22 left. For departure contact, Copenhagen on 121.137, bye-bye.
Initial climb clearance flight level 670. But the transition was 60, if I remember. Okay. $70 it is.
Welcome back.
MJ, thank you for gifting us sub to Tucker TV. Welcome back, Tucker. Thank you, MJ. How long to take off? I'm just trying to make sure that I don't make any mistakes here, so it's taking me longer than it should. Because I'm like double checking everything. Okay, so 22 left actually has a 217
Welcome back.
heading.
Not
Like that. And let's see. Is it only tower on board? Oh, we've got a center now as well. So we may get handed over to center 121.37, so we'll punch that in as well. Berg Black, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Airport elevation is 17 feet. Missed approach. Don't need to worry about all that crap yet. Let's get rid of that.
Copenhagen Tower 8659. Good afternoon. With information, uniform IFR to Gateway requesting entity clearance.
E6659, Casual Tower, good afternoon. You're clear to Gatwick by the Lango 14 Squawk 7322. If the uniform is correct, UNH 1024.
He did a better calling than I did. That's for sure.
Departure, clear to Gatwick IFR via 1 Foxtrot departure. And say again the squawk, 8659.
EC659, Squawk 7322.
7322 squawk, 8659, thank you.
EC659, the back is correct.
Okay, we're cruising at 360.
happy anniversary.
All sessions, aviation Vicket is now current, no significant changes.
What did he just say? What's now current? Did he say whiskey is now current or Victor or something? Was that an 80s change? Green Jupiter, thank you for 41 months. Cruise wind is 014.024. It was new weather. Right, okay. Some people don't know how to be dapper. If they don't follow rules, then mighty mods wield our swords. Don't mess with Geek today. He's not in a good mood. Okay, according to our information,
EC659, push north approved, facing south.
38 Celsius.
Pushing start approved, facing south, 8659, thank you.
Actually, okay, takeoff page, flaps 5. $138, $139, $146. That's very close to what we were expecting from Top Cat. Very close indeed. Whew.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
That sounded very American. actually take off page 2. I didn't actually enter this stuff. I've literally got so many windows here, I can't find stuff. Sounded very cheesy. Don't worry about the slope. Okay. Are they still boarding or are they boarded yet? Wait, what's he doing here again? This guy is like in the completely wrong place. What is he doing? I thought he'd gone. See, I think he's parked up and I think he's got different scenery. That's what I reckon. On his screen, he's probably sat in a stand. Dr. Dre, might want to check Steam later when you've got a minute. Check Steam? Dre, why check Steam? Green Jupiter, thank you for 41 months. Alpha Y, thank you for 44. Welcome back, Mr. Cuddly. Yeah, he's on default scenery. I'm going to have to taxi through him. That's just ridiculous. I can't exactly go round him. What does the controller see when they see this? I bet they're used to this. I bet they get planes taxiing through like jetways all the time. Yeah, he might be. He might be on X-Plane. I don't know. No idea. Right, let's get ourselves ready for push and start, I think. So, cabin pressures we can do. 360. About 200 feet here on the ground. You would go left of him, Martin. Yeah, but then, you know, I get shouted at for crossing that bit, won't I? Innsbruck is more fun when people use stock scenery. I always want to hear people ask confirm runway 08 for departure. 08 left? Okay. Right. We don't need the centre pumps today. We shall fire up the APU. For some reason, seems that low we have 08 left, centre and right. What the heck? It was once on VATSIM, I was told to take the next taxi on the left, which for me didn't exist. Next left was runway. Nope, there's no smoking on this plane. Okay, let's get the stand. Parking stands. So we're on 033, we are here. Two left is here, so I'm expecting probably Romeo, Victor, hold up Victor 1, probably, because we are here, I believe. Actually, we're 3-3, yeah, so I'm expecting Romeo, Victor, and go to Victor 1. for 2-2 left. That's what I'm thinking we'll get. Get CG on the takeoff page.
Happy anniversary, Nato.
PG6599 requesting taxi instructions.
EC659, taxi Quebec, Yankee and Victor, 112 left.
It's a good call, dude.
Taxi and hold for runway 22 left via Quebec, Yankee, Victor, hold for Victor 1, EG6599.
Take 503. Okay, APU is alive. Let's take some APU power. I don't know, Martin Thor. I'm kind of thinking we'll go to Gatwick and then we'll probably go down to Ibiza. Ibiza's going to be utterly crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Flight 77 cleared Gatwick, Lango, 1 o'clock, cross, walk 7834 with now.
Sounds like a few people are headed to Gatwick.
25717, Rubik is correct.
Estimated flight time is about an hour and a half down to Gatwick. Okay, where's my chat that's gone? Let's see. APU start, APU bleeds on emergency lights, armed. This engine hydraulic pumps are on. Fuel's checked and loaded. Payload's loaded. Position lights. It's steady.
Emirates, 338 Heavy, requesting Russian staff from Charlie 29.
Logo 9 lock leaded.
Emirates 238 Heavy, pushing on is afraid, facing west.
Seatbelts are on.
Great, Russian staff, Emirates 338 Heavy.
Your dampers on. Com radio is currently set. Handoff from tower will be to the center 121.37. Stabilizer trim is done. Doors are done. Transponder code has been set to 7337. Okay, I think we need to get ready. And then we'll call for clearance. What check system are you using? The PMDG 7371.
Is the 659 push progression into 101 knots, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff. Up departure, connect coordinating control, 121-370, bye-bye.
Hello, Captain.
Do I call this in as Copenhagen Tower or Kastrup Tower? What's the norm?
Locking gear.
Kastrup Tower. Fair enough. Double check there's no ground on. There's no ground on there. He's still there, you know. Oh wait, he's moving?
Completed. Bypass been inserted.
He's moving.
Release parking brakes.
I need to wait for him to move though.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Yeah, stop nagging.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Castrop Tower, Scandinavian 554, ready for push and start. Off stand, Charlie 33.
Release parking brakes.
Gentlemen up 554, push 30, up the road.
Push start approved, Scandinavian 554.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start
Jeez,
that
bit
wheel.
naggy. Oh my god, we're moving indeed. MTL, the VATS of MTL, the one that you can download from their site. They've got like a big pack that you can download. Okay, engine 2 start. Troshka, how you doing, sir? Let's bring it down a little bit. Yes, there's ATC.
Yes, what's your flight 77? Verify my spot code, please.
Station going tower, go from it.
Frontier flight 77.
Set parking brakes.
4507, Squawk 7334.
Okay.
7334.
Keep it is off. I should have put my collision line. Forgot that one. There's another Scandinavian down there. Okay, after start checklist. Flight controls, let's have a look. Full left, full right.
Unlocking gear.
Emirates 238, have you
And center.
runway
Connected.
23?
Bypass main removed.
Emirates 238. Taxi to all the way to the left via
Generator 1 and 2, Pactor on auto, reset fans are on, AP bleeder off, AP gen off.
Via Victor 1.
Engine start model.
Calling short runway 23.
Continuous.
Emirates 238.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Brakes are on RTO. Taxi light can come on. Laps to 5. Yeah, you need to move that out of the way, buddy. Go on, get on though, get out of there. USMC Vet, thank you for the resume. Mark Sterling, thanks for great streams, being part of the lovely community. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Ian3471, still a proud member of the best community on Twitch. Thank you very much, Ian. Alpha Y. 44 months, Alpha Y. Thank you very much. Wouldn't you love to stand on that thing? That looks like so much fun. Probe heats are all on. Anti-ice not required. I believe we're all set. Let's bring up the chart here. Taxi routings. He's a bit in the way, isn't he? Scandinavian 554 ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 554, taxi Romeo 1, Victor, 122 left. Take a taxi to the left of the Scandinavian 743.
Taxify Romeo Victor, and was that Victor 1 or Victor 2 for Scandinavian 554?
554, Victor 1.
Okay, Romeo Victor and hold up Victor 1, Scandinavian 554. I couldn't quite hear what you said, so I thought I'd double check it. Alright, let's do this. Let's get my checklist ready.
Tower, Frontier Flight 717, Foxtrot 4 with Victor. Request push and start.
Frontier Flight 717, push start approved, facing east.
Push start facing east.
I need to change the geometry on this. Pedals that are a bit too sensitive. That's whiskey. ATC speech is like doctor's handwriting. I like your comparison. Like, once they get a new codec in place, like, it'll be completely different. Nice. Arc of Truth is not really my thing.
238. We've objective offer to the left. Since 101 departure on the cocaine control 11370. Bye.
Clear to take. Still 423 left. Okay.
Wait a second.
121.37. See you later. Bye bye.
So I wish I had my EFB running now. Mark Sterling, 16 months, thank you very much. So Victor 2 should be up here, Victor 1's down there. What's the arrows on the wings? They're called winglets. On the Airbus they're called sharklets. They basically stop the air from flowing back onto the wing and reducing the lift. Liana, thank you for 17 months. Yeah, there's Victor 2. There goes the Emirates plane. Why does it say you're at 350 in altitude? What does it say there? We're on live weather, Martin Thor. I'm on active sky live weather.
Scanner 554, line up and wait, over to the left.
Line up and wait, runway 22 left, Scandinavian 554. Okay. We shall now squawk mode. Charlie. Yeah, I need to change these. This rudder steering is like massively oversteering.
Scanner 554, main starboard 0110, runway 22 left, declare 40 off. After the departure, contact calling control 121 370. I should have a correct point to Gatwick. Bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22 left, Scandinavian 554, bye-bye. Okay.
Scanner 554, confirm after departure, contact calling control 121 370.
After departure, 121.370, Scandinavian 554. It would help if I actually armed flight directors and stuff, wouldn't it? Okay, control stick forward. Rudyism, 23 months. Oh, this rudder pedal's doing my nut in. Right, airspeed's building. Approaching V1.
V1. V2.
Positive right climb.
All stations, average
It's coming up. I'll have to follow the glide manually for now.
All stations, caution tower is now closing. Under contact calling control 121.370. Stay landing to line.
Okay.
Station, please repeat call sign.
Frontier Flight 77.
What's coming up?
Frontier Flight 717, taxi via Whiskey and Victor 1, hold short to the left.
Whiskey, Victor 1, hold short to the left. Frontier Flight 77.
Copenhagen Centre, Scandinavian 554, Lango 1 Foxtrot departure, passing 4,500 for 7,000.
Canadian 554. Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Please squawk for Charlie.
Squawk mode Charlie. That's squawk mode Charlie, aren't we?
Canadian Control, good afternoon. About 66 ground Mike, 350.
B pilot, yeah. Scandinavian 554, squawking mode Charlie.
Airborne 66. Harbour Mike, Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. You're identified. Break, Scandinavian 554. You're identified. 5066. Time flight level 360, free speed.
Let's fight level 360, Scandinavian 554. All the way up to 36. He wants to get rid of me.
Control Frontier Flight 77, short.
Frontier Flight 717, wind is 19011 knots from March 2 left, 2
Take off only 22 left Frontier Flight 7.
Yeah, I just realised that, Marv. That's going to catch me out. That's definitely going to catch me out. I think there is a setting in vPilot.
And Charlie 37 next time request flight close to the
There you go. Automatic squawk mode Charlie on takeoff.
55 Yankee Copenhagen Control. You are
Let's do that.
On the next one. Foxtrot arrival on 22 left. Squawk 7320. And yeah, the next is a 1 of Foxtrot departure, 1 way to
okay, well out of there.
732 of the 1 Scandinavian and 55 Yankee.
You didn't click a button.
Scandinavian 55 Yankee, read back to correct.
I clicked OK, it does the same thing. OK doesn't apply and closed. Right, Jack in the North, welcome back. Rudyism, thank you for 23 months. Who would have thought it? Thank you, Rudyism. Benner, I'll take the same tour as you now on Wednesday when I go to mini holiday in the UK where I shall drive a minibus. So you're warned I'm a truck driver and my daily job that's over there, anything is on the wrong side.
You're leaving my airspace, no further ATC available. When you see you come on to
I don't think that was for me.
Going to 122, just small A. See you later.
Thank you very much, Benner. Enjoy being on the correct side of the road, dude. Leanna, thank you for 17 months. Matroshka, Paul, lovely content as usual. Sorry I was not around on Sunday night trucking. Forgot about it. You don't forget about Sunday night trucking. Anyways, hope you had a fun time in Truckfest. I've heard about what happened in the truck manufacturer interviews and especially Scania. Scumbag Scania. Sorry, it's a little bit busy then. There's a lot going on in a very small space of time, so messages are hard to read during takeoff.
This is 659, are you leaving my airspace? No further ATC available. When you see you come on to 2008, have a nice flight to Gatwick. Good afternoon.
I've already got Orbeck Innsbruck then. Okay, so we will leave this guy's airspace at some point. Not for a little while. And at some point, we're going to enter London airspace. We start worrying about the approach. Should really clean up and check my checklist at this point, shouldn't I? 10,000, not focused. Passengers can come up. Auto, it's all good. Good afternoon, Mr. Icarus. There's a lot of fields here. Jeff, 38 months without Twitch losing my sub. Yay! Achievements unlocked. Now I can actually have my cup of tea, which has probably gone cold. I'm not the flight attendant, Michael Brown. One of the mods usually does flight attendant.
Copenhagen, Frontier Flight 7770.
I'm pretty sure Dre said he was flight attendant today.
Frontier Flight 717, you are identified. Climb flight level 340, free speed.
Cold coffee Pringle is just no.
340 free speed, Frontier Flight 717.
Fluffy cloud hype. Thank you, Matrushka. Cricketer. 26 months, Paul. Hope you're well. I hope your mods supply good food service on the flight. I bought 2 yachts, 4 t-shirts. Thank you very much, Cricketer. Speaking of mods, moderator applications as of today are now open, if that's of interest to you. There's a form that you have to fill in. Just have a read of the form if you do want to apply to be a moderator. We need some more people on the team to get better coverage. Full training is given, but you just need to think about applying because it's not like a serious job, but we take it seriously, if you see what I mean. But if you want to know how to apply, just ask a mod. We have a form. Phil, 93, 43 months. So who do I see about getting an upgrade on first class? Not me. I'm just flying the plane. Chase mode engaged, my first EU flight in a long time. Are you chasing me through the sky, cat? Nice one, dude. Well, that's the other thing to Skipperati is the amount of time you can offer. But if you put that on the form, you're right behind me. Hang on, let me have a look on Fantastic. What's your call sign? Hang on, where are you? Is this you? There he is. There he is. Don't tell me you're in like a FA-16 Hornet or something. A320? Nice. I'll be leaving their airspace shortly. Stream sniping. As long as he's not brought any air to air with him, that's fine. A320 are torpedoes? What?
Airborne 66 Power, Mike, you're leaving airspace, no further ATG available, monitor uniform 122 doesn't light, have a nice flight.
Uniform 122 to 8, 150 Bell Mike, bye-bye, thank you.
Ready for the inevitable. I did not watch the wedding, no. Right, let's have a look. What's going on down at Gatwick? Now we know that 08 right is in use. You flying down from Edinburgh, JT? What, real life or in the sim? So we're expecting a Timber 1 Juliet. approach.
You're leaving my airspace, no further ATC available, monitoring from 1
I don't know whose call sign that was, but I couldn't understand a word of that.
Going to Unicom, Scandinavian, 47199, thank you, bye-bye.
Prepare the countermeasures.
Intermediate Bravo, Scandinavian 5590 with Charlie 3, so we are ready for push and start.
So the problem is...
5590, push back and start was approved, locally QNH 1024.
The problem is right now, is because there's nobody else down there. Only the controller at the centre. We're getting like all the comms, all the pushback comms and everything. Steam. What am I checking on Steam, Dre?
From 76 Tango, Command Control, good afternoon, Squawk 7302.
7302, coming down,
Oh, home serve. I need to change that, dude. Ignore that. That's an old message. Obviously, that didn't get picked up during testing. Let me try and fix that. Let's see. I need to go and change that Google form.
Copenhagen Centre, EG4894 is type A320 on the ground at Catchford. Stand Alpha 7, require our codes to Gatwick, please.
EG4894, Command Control, good afternoon. You're cleared to Gatwick, Lango 1 Foxtrot departure, runway 22 left, Squawk 7324.
Remember where the heck you changed this thing now?
That's the Lango 1 Foxtrot departure and Squawk 7324, EG4894.
EG4894, read back correct.
There it is.
The Trans 86 Tango, identify flight level 371. Scandinavian 554, you're leaving the airspace, no further ATC available, once you Unicom 122 Tolerance flight to Gatwick. Good afternoon.
Over to Unicom, Scandinavian 554, thank you very much. Like to get rid of some noise. Alright, I've changed that message when you submit the form. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Spinning plates. Columbia map has been updated for 131. There's a lot of bug fixes and corrections. Interesting. I did see a lot of bugs, so... let's see, who have I missed? USMC Vet 10 months, another month. Following the best streamer on Twitch. Thank you, dude. Garden Data 19. Bought ATS on sale a few days. €5. Which map mods would you recommend? The DLC is probably the best. Everything else is very hit and miss. Mexican one, the Mexican map is pretty fun, but don't expect like SCS quality out of it. Stevie Dog, 3 months. Thank you for all the content. Love the community. Phil 93. So who do I see about getting an upgrade? Read that one. Thank you, Phil. Right, top of climb.